Hi there, welcome to C Programming Tutorial. This tutorial is one of the tutorials in the sequence of a number of tutorials that cover the entire C programming language in fairly quite a bit of details. If you haven't watched the videos before this tutorial, I would highly recommend that you do that. There is a link on the screen right now for the playlist of all those tutorials in the order in which you are supposed to be watching them. So if you click on that link, you will basically be seeing the entire all the tutorials and in just the order in which you are supposed to be watching those. Anyway, today's tutorial we will be covering the binary number system. It is not very much specific to the C programming. It's a general concept in computer science and mathematics, but it was very useful concept for for all kind of programming languages. So let's get started. Well, so all of us have been introduced to decimal number system, a number system that we use from we have been taught about since we were in, I don't know, like pre-K or kindergarten or something. So let's try to revisit it and let's see how it works. So the normal number system that we work with today, let's say is starting from 0. If I start counting in that number system, how does it work? You do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Yeah, I know. I still know counting. Anyway, so yeah, this is how it works. And then what comes after that is, we know that it's 10. But if you look at it, what happened here? These are the fundamental numbers here, 0 to 9. These are the numbers that are made. They are not made of any other number. They are just numbers on their own. Other numbers are made up of those numbers, like 10. 10 is made up of 1 and 0. So these fundamental numbers, they are called digits. So we have like 10 digits, 0 to 9. And so what happens? So what happens if you start from 0 and you get to 9? What do you do at that point? I mean, you just ran out of digits here. So the next number that we make, which is 10 here, is basically, the way it is made is, if you look at it, is basically this 9. There is nothing after this 9. So what we did was we basically reset it to 0. So 9 became 0 here, right? And then actually there was a hidden 0 in all these numbers here, right? And what we did was we incremented that 0 to a 1. So that's how we got a 10. And then what comes next? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then, oops, we ran out of digit again. So what do? We do the same thing as we did here. We reset this guy to 0 and we increment the next guy to 2. And then we go to 21 and so on. That's how our number system works. This is how we build numbers. And with this method we could count to, I don't know, like infinity. So we can just keep counting and counting and counting. So this is how our number system works. So the question is that we have 10 digits. What if we had 8 digits? What if we had 6 digits? Would this have worked? What if we had 14 digits? Would we still be able to count? Would we be able to do our work as we do in our daily life? Would we be able to count dollar bills, how much amount something is and all stuff like that? Fortunately, the answer is yes. If you look at this, if you observe this closely, just like we did today, I mean, it really doesn't matter how many digits we have. As long as there are more than 1 digits, we can do that. So let's see if we have only 2 digits, 0 and 1, to work with. Okay, in our universe there are only 2 digits, 0 and 1. So can we count like this? Let's see. Let's try it. So we start from 0, then we go to 1. And then we cannot go to 2 because there is no such thing as 2 in this universe. Only 0 and 1. So what do? We do the same thing here. We went from 9, and which was the last digit here. There was nothing after that. We basically reset it to 0. So we do the same thing, 0, 1, and then 0 again. And then what else we did? There was a hidden 0 here. What did we do with that 0? We incremented it by 1. So there is a hidden 0 here, hidden 0 here. So what do we do to that 0? We increment it to 1. Cool. What comes next? We increment this guy to 1. This stays the same, just like it stays the same until we get to the end of the digits, until we run out of digits. So here, what comes after that? We don't know. We again ran out of digits here. So what do? We basically change this guy to a 0 again, and we try to increment this guy. That's our rule. And there is nothing after this, so we change this to 0 also. And then because of that, there is a hidden 0 here, so we increment that 0 to 1. So you see how we are going from what? This is how we are counting here. 0. If I make a line here, ignoring the leading zeros, this is how we are counting here. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. What comes next? 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. These are the numbers. These are the numbers in the world where we only have 2 digits, 0 and 1. Well, it's kind of hard for us to understand or visualize what these numbers look like, but if you think about it, I mean, it's very easy for us to visualize these numbers, but it's very hard for us to visualize these numbers. But if you think about it, this number system is very easy to handle. Why? Because there are only two digits. There are only 2 states, and there are so many things around us which have only 2 states, like switches. I don't want to go into that detail, but just because of the fact that they are very simple to handle, the computer system or the digital circuits basically work with binary numbers. So computers can store numbers in binary number system, and that's okay, because we know that we can write any number we want. The next number comes as 1000, 10001, and we could just keep on writing and writing and writing, and it's just, we can go to infinity with this number system as well. This is 0, this is the same as 1, this is the same as 2, this is the same as 3, this is the same as 4, this is the same as 5, and so on. So this number system, which has 2 digits, that's called binary number system. This number system, which has 10 digits, it's called decimal number system. Binary is, bi means 2, deci is related to 10, so binary and decimal. Well, so this was just the introduction to binary number system. This lecture will have to be continued because I'm running out of time, because YouTube allows only up to upload 10 minutes at a time, 10 minutes of video at a time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to watch the the next video, which is the continuation of this lecture, because this topic is not done yet. Thank you so much.